Hey everybody, welcome to the Kelpie Show. As you may know, the prices of Pokemon products have been going down lately. No matter whether it's a single card or a sealed product, the Pokemon TCG side of things is experiencing a decrease in prices. Now this can be a good or a bad thing. It's a bad thing if you were investing in Pokemon products for a quick flip or some quick gains. Since prices were at an all-time high at the beginning of this year, a lot of people may have crossed over to Pokemon cards to try to make a quick buck. Now that prices have dropped, a lot of people out there who are trying to make a quick flip and bought things at higher than MSRP might be seeing the value of their investments drop a little bit. On the other hand, if you're a Pokemon card lover, this is great news because that means you can buy cards at a cheaper price. Because prices were so astronomically high at the beginning of this year, it made it so hard to buy the cards that you wanted. Don't get me wrong, it doesn't mean that Pokemon products are easy to get right now. They are still incredibly hard to get. I still haven't seen any Destined rivals out there in the wild, and now the new White Flare and Black Bolt sets are coming at the end of July, and they are being severely underprinted, so that means that there's going to be price gouging when it comes to these products. Today we're going to be talking about the Crown Zenith set. If you have some Crown Zenith sealed products or even singles, this video might be helpful for you. Before we dive deeper into the prices of Crown Zenith, it's going to be helpful to understand the history of Crown Zenith. So Crown Zenith was released on January 20th, 2023. So as of today, that means this set has been released for about 2 years and 6 or 7 months. It's important to note that Crown Zenith was a special set. That means that there were no single booster packs being sold. Also, there are no booster boxes being sold. Those are the boxes which contain 36 packs. Because this was a special set, that means that only Elite Trainer boxes were being sold and Special Collection boxes were being sold. This is important to note because that means that there's not a lot of products that sell a large number of packs. So you're not getting savings when you're buying a booster box which contains 36 packs. Crown Zenith did later on release a 6-pack booster bundle though. So when it comes to price per pack, the booster bundle was your best bet to get a good cost per pack. Crown Zenith was of course the last set in the Sword and Shield era. After Crown Zenith, we then started with the new set of Scarlet and Violet, which was Scarlet and Violet base. Crown Zenith was not a huge set. It featured over 160 cards, and these cards included Radiant Pokemon, V-Star evolutions, and there were 70 Galarian Gallery special illustrations. When I say 160 cards, that's to master just the main set. If you wanted to master completely the set, it was about 270 cards. It's important to know the reprint cycles of any set in Pokemon because that can show you how popular the set is or how flooded the market can be when it comes to the number of cards in a certain set. Whenever there are too many reprints, that means that the cards in the set become less rare. Crown Zenith was released in January of 2023, and there was a large restock of Elite Trainer boxes late in 2023, which caused prices per box to drop around $35 per box. You guys may know that ETBs average around $50 to $60 these days, so $35 per box was extremely low and a steal. It's kind of hard to imagine the prices of an ETB being $35 a box these days. Also, there was a large influx of booster bundles, which are the 6-pack booster bundles, and the Sea and Sky Premium Collection, which were being sold at retailers such as Target, Best Buy, Walmart, and Sam's Club. The Sea and Sky Premium Collection came with 14 packs of Crown Zenith. We ourselves were able to get 4 packs of Sea and Sky Premium Collection from Sam's Club for around $40-something per box, which is an insane deal if you think about it. Let's say the box came out to be around $45. That means each pack would cost around $3 and something per pack, which is an insane deal. There was continued availability for these Crown Zenith products all the way to early 2025 for Sea and Sky. In fact, that's when we were able to get our Sea and Sky products. I was able to get this around January and February from Sam's Club. But after February, you didn't see them anymore, but they were being released on a pretty consistent basis from the fall and winter of last year all the way to the beginning of 2025 this year. After those Sea and Sky drops, I didn't see any more Crown Zenith being dropped. You can't find these in stores for MSRP anymore. Now, there are most likely no more reprints scheduled ahead for Crown Zenith. This means that any sealed products you have for Crown Zenith is only going to go up in price over the long term. Historically, Pokemon does not do reprints when a set has reached the 2-year mark, but that's not always 100% true. These days, since there's so much Scarlet and Violet being underprinted and a big reprint needed for these sets, I really highly doubt that Crown Zenith is going to be reprinted. Every American set of Pokemon always has a Japanese counterpart, and Crown Zenith was no different. The Japanese equivalent to this set was called V-Star Universe. It was released December 2nd of 2022. Crown Zenith was really a beloved set for a lot of people out there, and one of the key reasons for this is because of the pull rates for the set. The pull rates of the set were really generous, and a lot of people were able to pull their chase cards and the special illustrations from this set. Because people like opening this set, they're going to more than likely have a positive memory of this set, and that's going to drive future nostalgia for this set. Future nostalgia means that people are going to try to get this set sometime in the future, which is going to drive prices even higher in the future. Alright, now let's check out some of the prices of where these sealed products are today. Even though they did not sell a single booster pack of Crown Zenith, you can open up a special collection or an ETB and grab a single out of this. So within a year, the prices of a single booster pack dropped around $3.50. And as of today, it has gone up about 75% to $9.63 a pack. And since the set is most likely not going to be reprinted anymore, you can safely assume that these prices are going to continue to climb. Here's the price of a Pokemon Center ETB of Crown Zenith. As you know, the Pokemon Center version of any ETB is a collector's item and the most wanted product from any Pokemon set. Because of this, you can always see a steady climb for these products. 1 year ago, this product was sitting around $110, and today you can see it climbing 150% to around $284 per ETB. This ETB looks different from the regular ETB, which is not always the case, and I really love the artwork for the Pokemon Center version of this. There's kind of like a retro vibe going on there. Speaking of the regular Crown Zenith ETB, about a year ago this was going for around $50 at its lowest, and as of today it's climbed around 250% to around $175. And even though it's not as expensive as the Pokemon Center ETB, this ETB is still demanding a very high price. It's important to note that even though prices of sealed and singles have gone down, these older products just continue to climb up slowly. Here's the graph for a 6-pack booster bundle. 1 year ago it was about $35. It dipped a little bit in around November, but then started climbing up steadily. Today it's sitting around $85 per booster bundle of Crown Zenith. In a span of 1 year, it has seen a 144% growth in price. Here's the Sea and Sky Premium Collection that I was talking about. This is a set that comes with 14 packs and a jumbo card. As you can see from this graph, it wasn't even released 1 year ago. It just came out around September of last year. When it came out, these were about $80 per box, and as of today it's around $166 per box of the Sea and Sky Premium Collection. The crazy thing is, when we got them for $40 each, we got 4 boxes. We opened every single box. We ripped every single pack in those boxes, and as of today, seeing it being $166 per box is crazy. We could have seen a $120 profit for each box that we bought. Kella really enjoyed opening this set, so even though it hurts a little bit seeing the price being that high, it was totally worth it. The last set we're going to talk about is this Pikachu VMAX Special Collection that contained Crown Zenith packs. This set contained 5 Crown Zenith packs, 1 Jumbo Pikachu, and 2 Special Pikachu promo cards. 1 year ago, this was sitting at $30, and today it's sitting at around $68 per box. So you can see no matter what Crown Zenith product you have, it's steadily been climbing up in price. And that's it for our Crown Zenith report and what prices are looking like today. I'm going to throw it over to Kella so she can go over her favorite singles from the Crown Zenith set, and also what cards she would want to buy now that prices are a little bit lower.
Hey everybody, welcome. I'm Kella. We are going to take a look at Crown Zenith, and I want to show you all of the cards that I think are the best and the coolest looking in this set, and happen to be all under $30. I really do think that collecting cool cards doesn't have to totally break your bank. So these are some awesome ones to keep your eye out for. All right, as we start, you'll notice there's something on the screen below me. For every card I've created a small emoji story. So before I show you the card, I want you to try and guess what these cards are. Now remember, they're all from Crown Zenith, okay? So first one, did you guess it? Okay, it's the Mew. Look at this card. I'm sorry, this is like one of the coolest Mew cards. She's sleeping, all the other Pokemon are watching her. And I don't believe this card is only $16. Like, So many other great Mew cards are way above this price point. So if you love Mew, this is an absolute steal from my perspective. Okay, our second one. Are you ready? Okay, we got some clothes. There's an airplane, which is a big clue. It is our Laddius. Ah, this is from the Galarian Gallery. You'll notice a lot of these cards are because the art is so cool. But I just love this card. Look at his expression. He's like accidentally flying through laundry and it's got one stuck on him. I love it. And it's only $7. And again, a lot of Laddius cards are up there in price. So if you love Laddius, this is a great one, under $10. Our next up, let's see if you can get this one. I feel like this emoji is a little easier to guess. And this is the Deoxys VMAX. Look at this card. It is beautiful, and especially in person, the texture of this card reflects light really well. It's beautiful. And Deoxys is a fantastic Pokemon, you know, like a star in many of the movies. It's kind of out there. You're like, is this a human? Is this not? It's a very cool Pokemon. And look, this one is a little pricier, right? We're right at our tippy top of $29. If you love Deoxys, though, there is another card in Crown Zenith, much cheaper, very cool in person as well. And this guy is only $5 buckaroonies. Okay, next up, we're going full blackout. We got our fish. Maybe there's coral. Okay, can you guess it? It is our Luminian V. Look at this card. So cool. It's very striking in person. It has one of my favorite artists, which is Jerky. Great name as well. And just the contrast. You get the cute little Pokemon on the sides too that are peeking out. Just a beautiful, colorful card. And it's only $9. Okay, next up, we get a little silly. We got some dancing. We got a drooling face. Okay, can you guess it? It is the Simeir V Star. Look at this card. It's so good. He's like eating a fruit. He's dancing. He's like disco dancing. I love the way it's rendered. You know, you get the like other Simeirs in the background. It's very cartoony. V-Stars always have a cool border, which is nice. And this one's a little bit more. It's 15. You know, Simeir isn't like a huge popular Pokemon, but I just think it's a beautiful art. It's fun, it's whimsical, it's great. Okay, this one's gonna be super easy. If you haven't guessed what any of these cards are yet, come on, you gotta know this one. This is the Miltank. What a cutie. Eating all the food in front of the barn. So cheap. $3. You could have a great Miltank card. I know if you all follow Deep Pocket Monster, you're probably playing the Miltank song in your head right now, like I am. But if you need a Miltank card represented in your binder, this one's great. You know, the food just has a really yummy look to it. It's a good one. Okay, for this one, I'll be honest, I cheated a little bit. There's a leaf. There's money involved. You guys gotta know. It is the Leafeon V-Star. Okay, look. It is $42, and I know I capped this at $30, but just trust me, it's the only one on this list that's above 30, and it's beautiful. I'm sorry, Leafeon is incredible. Usually, Leafeon cards are so expensive, well beyond $40, and I just thought this art is really beautiful. You know, Leafeon's hanging out in the greenhouse. You can see its tail being dipped in the water. Just beautiful greens and purples. I just had to include it. And the other thing that's interesting about this card is, if you are interested in graded cards, the PSA 10 is, look, it's $100. It's $107, which is a lot for a card. But when you really think about the difference between the raw of 42 and a PSA 10 of 100, that's a pretty small gap compared to a lot of cards. Now, I think that's pretty high population, which is why. But if you want a Leafeon card and you want it to keep it safe and sealed and in good condition for a long time, this is a great option. Okay, now we move to one of my favorite cards. I'm sure it's not well known, and it's not a super popular Pokemon, but I just love the illustration. So this is the Dunspar. Take a look at him, and it's so cheap, if you can believe it. It's only $1.50, but the charm is in the details of this card. I think the colors are really beautiful. It kind of reminds me of Toy Story, and you can see here Dunsparce on the ground, curling up with dirty laundry. I just thought it felt very much like if you own a dog or cat, when you do laundry, they're always in your laundry, rolling around. I just thought it was really cute. Usually Dunsparce is, I don't know, not this cute. So I thought it was a pretty special art. All right, we're moving on to our next card. This emoji hint, if you can get this, you're pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, we got some snow and fire. What could this be? Oh, it is the Mortar with our Electivire. They're hanging out at the fire. I just love how happy Electivire is. He's like, yeah, get the fire, Mortar. And Mortar has this kind of derpy look on his face. And I love the rendering style. You know, it's kind of reminds me of watercolor. The colors are really beautiful. And it also has, I'm going to say brother card in the Electivire. So same set, still Crown Zenith. And you can see that both of those Pokemon are in each of their cards. And they're both only $5. So if you love these guys and their pairing, you can get a great set for $10. All right, next up. I cheated again, but it's for good reason, okay? If you can look at those emojis, there's a dog, okay? There's a volcano. Your mind may be going towards a certain legendary dog, but then it changes because this is the full set of the legendary dogs from Crown Zenith. They are all under $30. So we got our first Entei V, iconic with the volcano. And I will say, I've seen this online, the card, right? And I was like, okay, this art's like fine. It seems a little weird, but in person, this is a very striking card and everything kind of comes together in a better way than on a screen. So if you've ever thought that, just reserve judgment, see it in person, and then see what you think. And of course, we got our Raikou. Oh, so cool. Love those colors, the action shot. And then last but not least is Suicune. Beautiful. Beautiful card. With the snowy, that glowing blue. So Entei, we got 23. Raikou is also 23. And then, because Suicune's the best, comes in at only 24. So look, they're on a little higher end for raw compared to a lot of these. But to get a full set of the legendary dogs for $75, a part of the same set, like those would look so nice together. Keep them nice, keep them in a binder. That was a great set to pick up. This next card is, I don't think, very well known. I was surprised to see it, and it's beautiful. Take a look at it. It's Gardenia's Vigor. I just love the colors, the pinks, the greens. If you're into plant Pokemon, this is a great pickup, and it's $9, striking in person. Love it. This next one, I cannot wait to own it. don't yet. I love this artist. Can you guess it? It is the Alaria. Look at this. It's so cute. Okay, so this is the artist Ito, and all of their cards are like actual physical literal things. So you can see here, if you look at the details, that is like a crocheted blanket, and Alaria is crocheted and has a little poof. So they're all real. It's kind of like Mori art, from if you're familiar. And so it just has this beautiful like crocheted, feels like a miniature view of Alaria. So cute. And it is only $3. I don't know why I don't own this card. I should leave right now, go buy it. It's so good. What a steal. Oh, we are unfortunately at the end of our list. I hope you all found something new, or maybe a card that you've seen before and you didn't realize that prices have come down a little bit and are now a little more affordable. So look out for more of these videos. Let us know if you found it fun, if you enjoyed going through it, if it helped you pick cards that you might want to buy in the future. I had a blast doing it. And again, I don't think you need to spend a ton of money in this hobby to be able to collect really cool cards. So sometimes when you watch videos, you see these like high-end, crazy hundreds and thousands of dollars cards. But you know what? Like, a lot of cards under $30 are great. So keep an eye out and build your collection in a way that really does make you happy and helps you continue this in the long run. So thank you so much for joining. We'll see you next time.